Alright, we somehow need to convince this guy that he will get his money. Just not today. Or tomorrow. So about the money I owe you, I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight. Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me? It's cold out, I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man, after everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something, let him. Let's let Kimmy do this. I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business. Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking and... I mean, no offense. It's really nothing personal, I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Hold on, I still have my key, you know? Oof. I actually don't want to jump in here. Good luck trying to use it. He taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the counter. Draconian measures. Damn. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. This sucks. This conversation isn't going anywhere, not until you bring me the money. Okay, he turns to you with a heavy sigh. I might have something in my motor carriage that we can use when you're done here. Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. God damn! He's playing hardball, huh? Kim has offered to help, yeah. This dude isn't helping us at all. Where does Kimmy actually sleep? So what you got in there? I have something here we could sell. Look in the back in the suspect transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. Got it. Yo, what is in there? The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark. I confiscated these 4 a little while back. You can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. Yeah. We could do that, huh? What are those things? They're spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, he makes a spinning motions with his hand. The caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity. So you confiscated them. A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high. So you took his spinners, uh-huh. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence. I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing. That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked them back. Tja. Did you want to put these spinners on your machine? No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners? That would be outrageous. So, you said something about a pawn shop, huh? There's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. It should be open late. Alright, that's cool. Well, thank you, Kimmy. Let's take the spinners. Much appreciated. Let's find that pawn shop. Yo, Lumi, what are you doing? What did you throw off the desk? Oh, my little cat. Pawn shop. This thing here, maybe? Plastic wrapped macaronis stamped with humanitarian aid. Wait, what are these things? Humanitarian aid tuna fish. Speakers from the people of Samara. Food gift from the people of Messina. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises up from the sewers, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Why would that be comforting? It's gotta be this place. There's nothing else here. Right, there's something. Let's see. Water lock out of order until Wednesday. Butter sign down. What is this thing here? Is this another intercom? Oh, it's the water lock control panel, alright. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. We're gonna do it anyway though, right? You hear a soft clunk, then nothing happens. Got it. Next mission, huh? Close the water lock. Yep. Wasn't there a sign that says functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? Yes, there was. I don't even know. No, it did say it was Monday today, right? I think so. We can talk to this? About this? A crumpled billboard reading Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blond boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open and thus out of order. Ooh. What is Samaran butter? Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets. It's an acquired taste, yeah, I can imagine. Still, we're gonna try this. Right. Damn. Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle. Look at the crater. Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers per hour. Look at the roof of the shack. The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack. Look at the sloping metal roof panel. The panel served as a takeoff ramp. Look at the broken posts. The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it. Look at the sign. The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samaritan Butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently. How recently? Within the past 72 hours, and I think that confirms my suspicion that we were driving this goddamn vehicle. Look at the opposite bank. Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast. What was the model of this phantom vehicle? It was another RCM police car. There are two good candidates, the Cupris 40 and the Linear G22. Why the Cupris 40? It's about the right size and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Cupris 40 is a very popular model with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers, all kinds of strippers, I guess. And what about the Linear G22? Very sturdy but light motor carriage, more likely than most to survive that jump. The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long. What now? You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. Well, we can't do that until Wednesday. But I'm pretty sure
Any theories about what happened here?
that it was me. It looks like someone was in a real hurry. What car do you think? I think it was a Cupris 40. That's quite likely from what I can tell. I have some ideas about who it might have been. Ha ha ha. I do. Ah, damn. Someone really cool and outrageous. Someone dangerous. Perhaps connected to the murder. Alright, I guess. I guess not, huh? We're not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder? This is connected, though. Try to come up with a convincing explanation for the driver's actions. Jacob Iyer known, okay. We should bring this... Yeah, let's try this first. See? This could have only been Jacob Iyer, the tip-top tourney champion. After the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer, and fellow racer Alfie Delatraz at Fjordhammer, Jacob Iyer was desperately chasing death on the racetrack, but death eluded him. After quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost driver, searching for death on the streets of Revachol, speeding. Jumping canals at midnight? If I was Jacob Eyre, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful. In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Eyre did this. Should we go? No, we need to find this Jacob Eyre before tragedy strikes. It does warrant an investigation, but not into Jacob Eyre, right? It's an investigation into our own past. Find the traffic hooligan, yeah. We've already found him. We just need to remember and somehow prove it. Yo, fingerless gloves. We found some gloves in the trash. Awesome. This is the pawn shop now, right? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Before we go in there, let's grab this thingy here. We've got a little spray. Ooh, that's a nice hint that we just got. You know what it said? Need to do something behind Kimmy's back, then sneak out once he's gone to bed. That's interesting. What do we have here? Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. What can we use here? Lots of things. Knick-knack stand. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back. Who? Yes, buy something nice. Okay. This is something we might want to do, right? Let's examine these first. Who are they? Franco-Nigerian knights. He looks at the dusty figures in the dim light. I used to be very serious about these guys. So what exactly are these? Which ones? The man peers from his glass box. Ah! Royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose. What about the figurines in the rags? You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? They are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. It's meant to give people hope, huh? Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. Yeah. I don't like it either. I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers. Yeah. So let's dig up a really cool figurine. What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that says Fallen? Yeah, that's the Headless Fallen Rider. Who? The Headless Fallen Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a Fallen tracksuit. As you can see, he's missing his head. Yeah. 50 cents, bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it or something. That part of the story has many interpretations. Oh, yeah, we're rich, right? So let's just buy this. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you. Nice. Nice. This is the figurine, huh? Okay. What about our gloves? Interfacing, electrochemistry. Okay. Yo, hey Bruno. How you doing, man? Having a good day, I hope. Nice of you to stop by here. I'm fine, I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm trying to progress here, but I'm having a hard time. There's just too much stuff to do. So we have a rack of second-hand uniforms here, huh? A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out. Oh yeah. Hjelmdal burning. Sniff the t-shirt. Oh, we have so many good options here. Oh, Jesus. So you know anything about the game? You're interested in the game? Disco Elysium, Bruno? We gotta sniff it, right? It smells like worn cotton. A little old sweat. Oh yeah. With a side of flea market or trash bin. Jesus. It's a oh, you've never seen it, okay. So it's an RPG game, a little point and click oriented, like a point and click adventure game. But it's a detective story. You're trying to solve a murder, and while you're doing this, you know, you come across 1,000 of other small little things, little quests and tasks you could do. And basically, you're just trying to figure out what the hell is happening. And it's old school, you know, lots of reading, but the dialogues are really good, so it's kind of like reading a book, you know, where maybe every chapter doesn't actually connect to the other one. You're just trying to piece some things together. Sniffing is okay, says the shopkeep, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric. Right. I know what he's talking about. So, that's a rad t-shirt you got there. Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just such a pure example. You must be a serious man from Hjelmdal fan. A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdaler Man saga is an integral part of our shattered reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong. I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really. Okay. You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Katla, though not quite far north as the Hjemdal, and watched the northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say. Okay. So how much for this? 2 real. That's dirt cheap, you think? Couldn't you just give it to me for free? But why? Because I'm a broke cop without a cent to my name. The Hjemdal man is a superstar and I'm a superstar. Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. Maybe. I deal in goods, not services. Fuck. Do we still buy this? Let's buy it. Let's buy it. We bought this t-shirt. It gives us -2 authority. Oh no. This isn't good. We spent money on a t-shirt that we are probably not gonna wear. Damn. You know, actually, oh no, we still need this. But we need this later on. Let's wear our jacket again. Damn. The weird clothes, man. What's this? A sawed-off streetlight. Okay. It has been carefully cut. The wiring has been redone. This would make quite a statement in your living room, alright? So it's like a statue now. Is that a streetlight? Yes, officer, it is. He wants us to know that he has nothing to hide. Okay. Where did you get this? It was brought to me to be altered. We're not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it. It is nice. It costs 700 real. Are you kidding me? A bargain, he says. We have 5 real. Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner. He rests his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to the glass. The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag. So what transformations are we talking about? Well, there are the costs of removal and rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement along ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago. That checks out. I want a street light, here's 700 real. You gotta be kidding me. We will never ever have that much money. Jesus.